What's up, YouTubers? My name's Bumper. I. I work for May Trucking. And I've been on the road for about a week now. I got soloed out 2 weeks ago. Had to wait for my truck. They didn't have it there. No big deal. Got it though. Now we're back in business. Got another May trucker parking next to me. What do you know? And then he's a young cat. We're all over the place, man. Anyhow, wanted to talk about a few things. Things like the hiring process, orientation, my first week, my goals here. First thing I'm going to talk about is the orientation. You know, when you go to school to get your driver's license, your CDL, depending on what school you go to, I went to TDI, CDI in Saucier, Mississippi, because I live in Mississippi. Your class can be anywhere between 3 weeks to 6 weeks. It just depends on where you are. It could be longer than that even, I think. Mine just so happened to be 3 weeks. While you're there, you do your training for your CDL, and a bunch of recruiters from different trucking companies come there to get you to come work for them. They give you a good sales pitch on pretty much everything, and there were several different companies that came there that I was interested in, but May Trucking was the one I went for. After you graduate your school, you know, you have the different applications that you would have put in for the different trucking companies, so that you can get hired on as soon as you get out of school. A lot of the trucking companies will pay for your tuition, as like May Trucking does. They pay for my tuition as well. Of course, it does help if you pay for it yourself. It's a little bit cheaper to do it that way, but that's semantics. Orientation. You get hired onto your company, and the company has you go out there to start orientation, which consists of, at May Trucking, Monday you go there, you do your drug screen, you do your filling out all your paperwork as far as application, you know, reviewing applications and confirming all your information on your application. And then the next day, they put you through their training course as far as learning their procedures, their policies, safety videos, things like that, of that nature. I mean, just information you'll need to know whenever you're on the road, regardless of what company you'd be for, because they'd all have the same information, basically, safety-wise and things like that. Keep the light back there. The kids' drawings. She likes drawing pictures. After your third day, which would be on a Wednesday, you'll go ahead, and by that point, at that time, they will let you know yay or nay if you're going to be hired onto the company according to your drug test, because it takes a couple days for them to send their results off and get back. Wednesday, you get hired. Thursday, if they have a trainer for you, they put you on the road by Friday. And then you're out on the road for 3 to 4 weeks, depending on how long you need to be out there. I was out there for 3 weeks. My trainer was awesome. David Hutto. Talking to you, man. Good guy. Awesome information I got from him. I nailed it though. I mean, it is what it was. It was exactly that, a learning lesson. Getting in the truck, getting in city environments, driving, getting used to the big, long trailer you're pulling. And I was fortunate enough prior to getting my CDL, or Class A, that I had truck, not like tractor trailer experience, but I had driven trucks that were manual shift, 10 speeds, 13 speeds. So I was used to that. I was already used to the driving experience as far as that was concerned, but the long term and the trailer part of it was a little different. Obviously there was a few extra things you had to compensate for and understand, but aside from that, it was all it was fun. It was a good learning experience. And again, my trainer was awesome. I couldn't have asked for a better trainer. Once you come back from your 3 to 4 week time period, you end up getting your truck. They solo you out, is what they call it. And basically what that consists of is you come back, you take a driving test with their safety guy at the terminals. Depending on what terminal you get, do your solo out at is where, you may get your truck. But anyhow, you solo out. They take you on a course. They have a little backing up course they make you do. Go around a little horseshoe thing to make sure to simulate that you're not going to hit cars or obstacles that would be in the way of making turns. Let's see. And then they take you out for a little road trip, see how you do your turns and on corners and things like that, how you watch obstacles in the road and things like that. Once you pass that, though, they give you your truck. And then it's off to business. Like I said, though, on my behalf, though, I had to wait about a week, almost 7 days later. I got paid for it, which is no big deal. I was sitting at home eating barbecue, getting paid for it, so it was cool. That's all I could ask for. They were very good about that. Kudos to May Trucking. As soon as I got word that my truck was ready, I made a beeline to my terminal, got all my stuff in the truck, and got on the road. Made money. I think this week, my first week, I cleared 3,000 miles on just 2 trips, two loads and drops. Well, live loads, actually. They were live loads. But anyhow, pretty productive week. I'm trying to make that happen again this week. This run I'm on right now is already going to accumulate me about all over 1,000, maybe a little bit more, close to 14, maybe 1,500 miles, just for the next few days. And then, awesome. It's more money in the bank for me. I like money in the bank. When you get sold out, man, some people like to have a list of things they think about bringing. Myself, I know that I had to have certain essentials. Number one, I can't stress more than anything, even though you can't completely go by this instrument that much, a GPS. And it has to be a GPS specifically for trucking. You can't just use a regular car GPS or your phone for that matter. It just doesn't work that way. They have apps you can download for your phone, but you will pay a monthly fee for that. And it's just way more common sense to just buy a GPS. It makes more sense. I happen to have a Rand McNally, very good deal. I got mine off of Amazon. You can get them at truck stops. They'll be around $250 to $300. That particular model will be. I got mine at Amazon for $189. It was a remanufactured with warranty, and it came from the Rand McNally company, so I got a deal with that, and it works great, man. It works great. But you want that for warning things, like it lets you know when you got sharp curves coming up, lets you know when you have steep inclines coming up. It lets you know when man, my brain, for it's been a long day. I clocked almost almost 600 miles today. It's just a very good tool to have in the truck because it lets you be aware of a lot of things, low bridges, speed zones, things like that. You won't get caught with your pants down. Because the number one thing I've been told several times, if you drive your truck under a low bridge, you're automatically fired. So you don't want to do that, obviously. And again, that's just one of the tools. I bought a refrigerator so I could put drinks and TV dinners, things like that in, so I don't have to keep buying truck stop food, because that stuff gets expensive, man. Nobody wants to spend that kind of money. And I bought a microwave. All these things I got, except for the GPS, I got from Walmart. Walmart had a decent 2.7 cubic foot refrigerator for $100, and then the microwave was on sale for $30. So that's a little 700 watt microwave. It works great. It does the trick. You know, it does what you need to do. You know, of course, you'll have to bring your own bedding because they've got a bunk and a sleeper in the back, and you want to make sure that you bring like comforter, bedspread, bed sheets, things like that. But all in all, awesome experience. I'm loving it right now. I'm really looking forward to this week's check, because I know for a fact that I made some good money. I made some good money, and I'm glad that I made this career choice. It's going to help me and my family out extremely much, a whole lot. And I'm going to keep on with this. In the next couple of weeks, my wife will be joining me on the road for the next 2 months, and because we'll be kid free, and we're going to enjoy this. We're going to take advantage of the time, and she'll get to see a lot of what I'm already seeing. So, long story short, YouTubers, I'm going to try coming in at least once a week. I'd like to do more, but right now my internet access is slightly limited. I purchased the wireless that they have here at the truck stop, but it's not all that great. In fact, I'm a little upset about that, because it's not all that great. I'm not getting a signal for nothing right now, so, and I like to stream movies, things like that. But anyhow, again, till next week, we'll let you know how week 2 goes, and we'll go from there. Oh, and another thing I didn't tell you, like for this particular company, you go out 3 to 4 weeks, you're home 3 to 4 days. So you get a little bit of downtime while you're home. You know what I'm saying? You like drinking a cold beer, drink your cold beer at the house. Cook crawfish, that's what we do. We barbecue, throw a ribeye roast on the grill, good stuff. When you're home on the weekend, you can do what you want. Of course, you can't do much of that on the road at all. But again, until next week, y'all have a good day. Take it easy. Peace.